name's Tennille and I love eBay shopping. In the past few months I have picked up a few things beginning in October, but I was waiting for them all to get here so I can actually make this video. Oh, and all of these items, if they are still available, I will link them in the description box below. If they are no longer available, I'll try and find something that's very similar for you guys. I will also be providing 5 eBay shopping tips. I also want to clear the stereotype about eBay sellers gypping people of their money and not sending them the product. Usually a lot of the times when I wear something from eBay and somebody asks me where I get it from, I say eBay, and then they tend to look all like discouraged and like they're never gonna get it. eBay will not allow sellers to sell if their rating drops, I believe. I think the lowest rating I've ever seen is probably about 96%. Hopefully these 5 tips will help somebody out. So I have all of my items here in this box because I like to grab things out of a box for some reason. My first eBay tip is to utilize eBay for celebrity-inspired items. Whenever you're looking for an item that a celebrity was wearing and you don't want to pay that much for it, I guarantee you a majority of the time eBay will have it there. When you're looking for these items, usually type in celebrity inspired and then followed by a description of the item, because I believe a majority of these sellers will not use the actual brand name in their title, such as the YSL Artie ring. A lot of people have knockoffs of that, but I found that a lot of the sellers who sell the similar YSL Artie ring will not use the tags YSL and Artie. They just won't do it, I think. I don't know if they'll get in trouble. So something that I have that is celebrity inspired, and I know many people went crazy over this during the summer, is this House of Harlow, I believe, inspired necklace, geometric necklace. And I know quite a few people were wearing it. I think I saw Nicole Richie, Kim K, and like a few other celebrities wearing it. I really like this as like an elegant piece when I'm going out to like dinner and whatnot. Next thing I actually purchased from eBay is this studded headband. It was pretty affordable, and I think that's probably a reason why the quality is not that great. But to be honest, I have a big head and I've stretched it over my head a few times and it hasn't given away yet. The metal piece underneath is starting to break away from the black band, but I'll just add some Gorilla Glue and it'll be good to go. I had actually purchased quite a few studs from eBay. So the first studs I got were these 2 packs of gold pyramid studs. Now this leads into my other eBay tip. Please read the description of the item in the box below very carefully. I assumed that these were around like 1.5 centimeters in width, but they were actually 8 millimeters. I actually did see that these were 8 millimeters, but it didn't click into me that that was really small, because the picture they had taken of this item was so close up and they looked really big. So don't just rely on the picture. Please read the description of the item very carefully. I also picked up the silver ones, and same problem. And I also picked up this pack of 100 cone studs. Now these were true to size, they seemed perfect. So these are just amazing to stud shorts with, denim jackets, leather jackets, and I really wanted a few of them because I have so many shorts I would like to stud. So the next thing I picked up are these cross-colored tips. I kind of bought this on an impulse. I don't really like it that much anymore because I feel like when I put it on my collar tips, I look like a sheriff. So I might just pin them like underneath a collar to make it look like there's a necklace instead of actual collar tips. This item also leaves me with my next tip. Please make sure that you track your items after they have been shipped, because this item took quite a while to come. It took about 2 months, I believe, or a month or so, and I was not expecting that. Now, I was not in a rush to receive these items, and I feel like that should be another tip. Please do not be in a rush to receive your eBay item. Sellers really won't gyp you that much, but you don't want to be like the first one to be gypped. When you notice that your package is taking a really long time to come, you can just direct message the seller and say, hey, what is going on with my package? Because the majority of the time they don't give you like a shipping number or tracking number, so just ask them politely what's going on with the package, and usually they'll just tell you and let you know. And if they do not respond, you can always go to the eBay's resolution center and they will help you out with that. Next thing I have is this set of above the knuckle rings. It is a set of twisted gold ones. I think they're so amazing. Every single time I wear this and people look at my fingers, they think I'm crazy, like I'm wearing rings that are too small for me, but I don't care because it looks very cool. They come in different widths, and I have really skinny fingers, so I believe these are a 16 millimeter, and I also bought them in a set of silver, which was a twisted and a plain set, and I believe this set is actually 14 millimeters. So these are even smaller, but they fit my fingers regardless. Whoa. Also, an accessory that was blowing up is these two collared tips. These ones are gold and they just look so dainty and polished on a nice crisp collar, especially underneath a sweater. So gorgeous. On the back, it's just like a prong, and you just fold it onto the collar, and they stay. Pretty much they stay. Actually, it did come in a pack of 4. I gave a set to my sister, and she was pressing these prongs really hard, and one of them actually snapped. So I would say be very gentle with these. So last 2 accessories go back to the tip of to please read your description box very carefully, because I ended up buying 2 of them, not realizing. They are these evil eye rings. One is in bronze and one is in silver. The picture looked silver. It looked completely silver, and that is what I originally wanted. But in the title and the description box, it said that different rings may vary and how it was like a bronzy color. And silly me, I just looked at the picture and I was like, yeah, I want it, it's an evil eye ring. So I ended up purchasing the bronze one and then realizing that I was wrong and going back to the silver one. So another tip for eBay shopping is something I really like, and it is concerning bidding. I love bidding so much. You can get things for really good prices when there's bids, but at the same time, when you want to buy it now, it's kind of inconvenient for you because you're scared somebody else might get it. But to win a bid, please make sure you bid at the last second. And why I say this is to avoid bidding wars. A few people may be watching this item and one person bids, then somebody else bids on top of that, and then you're like, hey, I want to win the item, and then you bid on top of that, and then that person sees that you bidded, so then they bid, and it just keeps going on and on and on, and the ending of the item is probably not until like 2 days later. So please make sure when you're bidding, you look at when the item is to end, and then you bid in like the last maybe 2 minutes, or what I do is the last 15 seconds. And the reason being is the last person to bid is probably like, oh yeah, nobody else is bidding and I'm probably gonna win this item. But in the last 15 seconds, you pull the rug from underneath them and then you win the item. I just love that feeling of like winning the bid. It's just so much fun. I got 2 clothing items, and the first clothing item I'm going to show you, some of you may barf, some of you may smile, so I'm hoping you smile. Now, I know some of you either love them, or I know some of you either strongly dislike them, but I actually felt both of those feelings at least once in my life. I really liked that the platform was very low. Now, I believe this is about a 2-inch platform, so it's not that crazy. I think the real thing is like double it. Surprisingly, they actually kind of make my feet look small, a little bit. I really like to wear these with some cool socks, and yeah. Last item of this haul is a maxi skirt. I am a maxi skirt girl till I die. And when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah. So it is this fitted, high-waisted maxi skirt with a really sexy slit on the side. and it kind of has that material of like a shiny pant, kind of like a disco pant, not as shiny, but yeah, and it's just really flattering. It came in one size and I was like, of course my butt can fit into that. No, I really couldn't. I'm like a size 8. The seam at the side is kind of slightly tearing, but if I just don't move around in it too much, I should be okay. Ooh, and I have one more tip to speak about. Make sure you utilize that drop down menu that says price plus shipping lowest first. And the reason being is there are many sellers on eBay selling the exact same item. Some sell it for a higher price, some sell it for a lower price. So when they get people to buy it for a higher price, they're like, haha. The people who buy it for a lower price are just like, oh yeah. When you're initially searching for the item, keep the option on best match at first, and then when you find the item that you would like, then click price plus shipping lowest first, so you can compare those items to see if they're really similar in the picture and in the description box. It may be a different seller, but to be honest, it's probably like the exact same item. So make sure you do that, because you don't want to end up buying it for expensive and then noticing on eBay that it's actually much cheaper after you purchase it. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and the tips. Let me know if you liked through commenting or liking this video. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Alright, bye.